This is how Magnus Carlsen continues to gain elo. In this video, I'll cover Magnus's daily routine and a trick he used to get better fast to see the impact on my own rating. The first thing that he does is very important, and he wakes up early. He feels that gives him a head start on the day, and sometimes before games, he likes to actually not sleep that much, like he said in this interview.
Sometimes I can play better when I haven't slept that much because you're kind of more creative when you haven't slept.
Magnus Carlsen is also a vegetarian, so he does not eat meat, which sounds like torture, so I would never do it. Magnus Carlsen starts his day out with 2 hours of exercise, primarily cardio, just working out, getting his blood flowing to his brain. In the afternoon, Magnus likes to incorporate low intensive activities, naps, or like watching a show or something, to recharge during the day. After his naps, he likes to solve chess puzzles, analyze his games to improve, practice endgames to enhance his skill, and that is the secret trick, practicing endgames. He is the best at endgames. Every time he's in an equal or a little bit worse or even a little bit better, he always keeps on pressing, trying to win the game, and he almost does it every single time. If he has like a 1-point advantage, he'll literally slowly gain it, doesn't make any mistakes, and just completely crushes his opponent. So, taking all of that into account, I'm going to play a very quick 3-minute game. Magnus would probably not play games this short. I would advise you to play 15-minute, maybe 10-minute games to get better, and then analyze those because you don't really have enough time, but I want to show you the whole game. So, I'm going to play very slowly and try to crush my opponent. That's why I'm playing a setup like this. Normally, I would just play e6, b6, bishop out, and this guy's playing a weird opening against it. Should probably have taken the center, but we're just trying to trade down and crush him in the end game. He didn't take. He's playing a very closed position. We're just going to attack his pieces and hope that he trades off. He didn't trade off, so we're just going to continue putting pressure. If he pushes here, I completely win the game. Okay, he didn't do it. He probably saw the tactic is my guess. I'm just going to castle. I can't decide which way. I think this way is probably more safe because of which side I want to open up the board. He played queen here. I don't think it does anything. He's trying to go somewhere here. We can push here, and his bishop can't really go anywhere. Maybe bishop takes. Yeah, that's not even a good idea. Because now, if he takes with the queen, I go here, and I move my rook over, and yeah, it's not the brightest idea I've seen. Maybe queen back here, like something like this. Knight here. Rook over. He can't really move his rook. Okay. That's a terrible move. We're just going to drop my pieces back, and his knight really sucks right now. We're going to go here and then here, hopefully. He has a queen check right now, and it is actually pretty good. He didn't play it. He can still play it. He can still play it. He has a queen check. I'm a little bit scared of this move. He still didn't play it. I can go here to block it, but then he takes and I take, and I don't like that position that much. So I'll probably just play pawn forwards, bring my queen into the game, stop that queen check from happening, and this is kind of good for me. I guess he could push here if he'd like to. Push here, he could do the knight here. Knight here immediately is my idea. Probably get the one away from the edge would be better, but everything's defended. Nothing is really hanging. Everything's defended. I don't know what his idea is. I'm just going to attack the rook. Yeah, maybe even here, because my queen is defending this pawn. Like, if I push here, he has to move his knight away. He could take here if he'd like. Okay, he didn't. I'm going to... I kind of want to sacrifice the rook. He has more time than me, though, so I don't think sacrificing the rook is a good idea. I'm just going to develop my pieces. This is a really nice square for my knight. Intruding on his side. I can attack, drop back, spend a little bit of his time just jumping around in his position. I can move my rook over. I can push this pawn. I think I'll push the pawn first and then keep on pushing it. Maybe push my rook over first before pushing it again. And nothing's happening on this side of the board. It's completely locked down, his knight has to like jump around, sacrifice. Hopefully I don't see it, then go there for it to do really anything. I can push this pawn. If he pushes, I'll probably play en passant and then take here. Yeah, so he's not, like, he can't take here because then I take. So he had to take that one. I could probably take here because then he takes and I take. And then I'm also threatening this pawn after I take his rook. So I'll take his rook, threaten this pawn. He defends the pawn. I can still go here. And I can always go, like, knight here or something. We'll see what happens. Probably just move it here. I'm attacking this pawn. I don't think he can stop it. If I were to attack the pawn one move ago, like say I were to go here, he could have just put his king right here, and that would not have been good for me. But here, I'm pinning the pawn so it can no longer take, and I am low on time, so I'm going to stop talking. I'm at 40 seconds. My opponent is at 57, but he resigned. And that's how you slowly crush an opponent in a close position. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.